Hello, everybody. I just got a couple of things I want to say. Hopefully I won't be on here too long. But y'all, what's going on out here? Y'all, this is an invasion of the body snatchers going on out here. Seriously. These things that's running our government are not from this realm. They are not from this planet. They are not part of the human race. They're reptilians sent here, or they just came on their own. They want to inhabit this planet now. They want to inhabit it. You think this sounds crazy, but it's not. These things want to inhabit our planet now. And they're coming in and they're dressing as flesh. They're dressing as human beings, and they're not. Some of their flesh is even deteriorating right before our eyes. And y'all know who the number one is, who's running the show, 47. These people are pure monsters. Monsters. And we are living in a real twilight zone here. They are ushering in these interdimensional reptilian archons. They're bringing in the NWO, the New World Order. They're bringing in and ushering in a new society. One that is a technocracy, which is robots and AI. And it's going to be governed or ruled by elitist, wealthy oligarchs. They want this planet for themselves. That's why they're destroying humanity. Think about it. They don't want us to eat. They working us. This is I always say this is a penitentiary prison planet / labor camp. They're working us literally to death. They're working us to death. Some people working 50, 60. Even I heard some people say they working 90 hours a week and they got a spouse helping them. And still can't make ends meet. You got all these bills to pay out here. Mortgage, rent, car insurance, car repairs, gas, life insurance, health insurance, childcare. And Trump even trying to get rid of that now, childcare. You got water bill, utilities. Food, so-called food, because what they feeding outside here, God only knows what. That's another video. If y'all know what they doing to the food, I'm sure y'all kind of know, but it's really crazy, man. We eating everything from poop to pee, animal, insects, everything, man. Everything that ain't edible, they got it in the food chain. They got it in the food chain, designed to make people sick and get up on out of here. Y'all, we in trouble. For y'all who want to live in this mess, this new world order, this technocracy, ruled by Christian fascists, because they're calling it Christianity, but it's fascism. It's nationalism. It's racist. It's prejudice. These people actually want to take on the Most High. It's like they like, how do you say it? Trying to lure the Most High here. Like they want to challenge the Most High in a fight. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like you irk somebody on and just to get them involved in something. That's what they're doing. That's what this feels like. It feels like they just deliberately trying to pick a fight with the Most High. And they're going to lose big time. But it's just wild. They got the Space Force. They're ready. They getting ready because they know the Most High is coming. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, Lord. Bring it. Shit, bring it, man. These things out here are not humans. We are being led into some kind of new dimension, realm. Whoever want to live in it, damn it, not me. Y'all fools who want to stay here and live in this mess, go right on ahead. Who would want to live in the aftermath of what these people planning on doing? Who the hell would want to live in it but a reptilian? Because they want this planet for themselves now. They want this planet. They want this planet, so they trying to get rid of humanity. That's just, it's plain and simple now. They not hiding it. They trying to start a spiritual war here. It's already started, but they instigating more and more every day. I knew when the Department of War, the DOW, used to be the Department of Defense, and it was the Department of War. I have military friends that said some in the 1700s, and they changed it in 1945 or 48. I don't remember what the date. Look it up. They changed it to the Department of Defense. Now it's back to the Department of War. That tells you right there what they want. These devils, these people gotta go. That tells you right there what they're looking for. They want war. They want war so they can end humanity, end human being, end human life here. All these oligarchs that worth all these millions of dollars, they don't care about no money. They want power. Money is useless to them when they set up their new society. Even now, this government is changing the currency. They're getting rid of pennies. The dollar is sinking. That's all planned. They don't need no money. They got power. Power is better than money. But in some cases, money is power and power is money. But not in their case because they're not real. Look at their eyes. I told y'all this the last time. Look at these oligarchs. They just don't look right. Not to me, they don't. I can look right through them. And every one of them top ones, them top billionaires and multimillionaires, they all reptilian. All of them. All of them are reptilian. The people that's working for this administration, if they ain't reptilian, they are pawn of the reptilians. The reptilians got them completely under their control. MK Ultra, in effect. Y'all can think this stuff is funny or some kind of sci-fi shit, but it's real. It's real. It's a spiritual battle out here. And that Skeet Hog's Breath already said it. He declared some kind of war in the name of Allah. On the holiest day, supposedly for him and these Christians, their Easter, he up here talking about Islam. What? What? Man, it's crazy. These people are freaking insane. Father Yah, please don't send me back here under these people rule or these people or whatever they call themselves, reptilian. Nowhere in these 7 rungs of hell. Please, Father Yah. Please, Father Yah, I beg for your mercy and grace. This is a prison planet. We're all prisoners here and we're doing life sentences here. Some of us get pardoned early and check up on out of here. But some of us, we got to do our full sentence here. This is a labor camp. Like I told you, all these bills they make us pay off this little bit of money. What? It's incomprehensible at times. It's crazy, y'all. People don't have any money. They're going hungry. They can't pay their bills. There's so many people sleeping around in cars and stuff out here. It's not funny. In the woods. And I live in a red town, a red county. But they voted for this themselves, these red hats. So I don't feel sorry for them. That's why I stopped donating to my local pantry. Because a lot of these MAGAs and red hats and stuff be going to these pantries and stuff. I don't want to feed these people. Or their children. Let them starve. I don't care. I ain't giving them nothing. No more. Like I helped that lady in the store. I'd rather do stuff like that. But I'm just saying, y'all, we headed into, they pulling us into this technocracy, which is a society, like I told you, ruled by AI and robotics. And these people that's going to run it are called techno-fascists. Techno-fascists under the guise of Christianity. So they're Christian under the guise of Christianity, which I call Christi-fascism or Christianity fascism. It's a lot of technical terms, but I'm just using their wording for it. You can see right through it. That's what they're doing. I went on TikTok this morning. TikTok is all AI fuckery, man. I mean, there is some good things on TikTok, but for the most part, I'd say about 80% of that is AI fuckery, man. I just don't know what happened. I mean, yeah, people say it's biblical times, but it's beyond that. It's deeper. It's deeper. You know, some things in the Bible, you know, is metaphoric. You know, parables. You got to read between the lines. I already know what's going on. It's been revealed to me. These things we amongst out here are not real. They're from a different realm. And they're trying to destroy humanity here. They're trying to take over our world, this planet. And they're doing it. They're doing it. They're going to rage a holy war in the world and designed to kill a bunch of people. And the few people that's left will be under their rulership in whatever capacity they want you to be. Because you're going to be under the mercy of if you left standing under these robots. Nothing is going to be real. It's going to be a fake reality to you. To them, it's going to be real because this is what they want. This is what they want. I put up a video where this movie by H.G. Wells, he wrote the book in 1953, I believe, The War of the Worlds, and Tom Cruise made a recent movie about it. But watch the old movie, or tell me we ain't living in those times. Tell me we ain't living in those times. This guy, this author wrote this book in 1953, and it has come into fruition. Because I always say, these Hollywood movies and stuff and books that they write always has an element of truth to it. I found that out decades ago. I'm like, you know, a lot of these books these people write, I'm living in it. We're living in it. All this Terminator stuff, zombie stuff. We ain't seen the worst yet, y'all. Y'all, we ain't seen the worst yet. That's why I say at least get close to the Most High. Give your life to the Most High, because really, unless you know, even if you offed yourself, you probably, I hate, I don't know, but the Bible speaks out against that, offing yourself, because you might just end back up in this realm under these robots. You never know. But like people always say, and it's frustrating to hear it all the time, because it's nobody's offering a solution because they probably don't know. Stay prayed up. Cleave unto the Most High. I can tell you guys many stories of what I believe, that there is a higher power than us, and most of you know it already. But there is. There is. And sometimes when I go outside, like I got to go out now, I want to go get some potting soil, change that pot right there. That plant is over 10 years old. That was my mom. She used to love bromeliads. But I don't know, that plant, these snake plants I got in this house, and I got a bunch of them all over the place. But these snake plants, that one is a snake plant. But this one, just dying all of a sudden. That was one of my mom's plant in her planter. It's old. But I took all of her plants when she passed. But my mom used to say everything out here is just messed up. It is messed up, y'all. That's all I wanted to tell y'all. I ain't going to get into nothing else. This planet, this realm that we in, this matrix, is all under the control now of a evil, wicked, fascist, insane, criminally minded, DGAF attitude administration. Like I told on another channel, I told the host, America needs to start over. We need to have an unprecedented presidential election again. Get these people out of office, the whole administration, the whole Senate, the whole Congress. All these people are corrupt. Even tell you the truth, the Supreme Court. All of these people are corrupt. They're all corrupted. They're reptilians, or they working for the reptilians. We got to get rid of all of these people. We got to get rid of them. and start over, start fresh. Or they're going to end the world. I'm telling you, these people can sit down here and pretend that everything is okay. Hyper normalization. That's what that's called. Hyper normalization. When you know something is messed up, but you just pretend that it ain't, and you just pretend that you're happy. But certain people in this country got all the power, and it ain't us. And they just sitting down. It ain't people who look like me, I should say. And they just sitting down letting this maniac do what he want to do. It's because they're racist. They rather go down to the bowels and depths of HELL than to admit that they wrong, admit that they put this guy in out of hate and intolerance and racism and bigotry and prejudice, than to get to try and straighten this out. It goes against their nature. Their innate nature is destroy, war. They're even saying it. These people that's allowing this stuff to continue are demons working for the devil. We're here, the decent people, for punishment from something we did in our past life. That's why we're here in this realm, in this prison / labor camp. Do right, be right, get right, so you don't have to come back here. Because if you have to come back to this rung or this realm, you're going to be under something that's worse than what we under now. It's going to be worse. 1,000 times worse. I just pray these people's hell, these things' hell is 1,000 times hotter than mine. All right, y'all. To those who celebrate, happy Easter. Happy Passover to my Hebrew brothers and sisters, okay? Think about what's happening, y'all. This is a technocracy ruled by techno-fascists that want to end humanity and replace it with AI and robotics. They want a new world order. They're changing everything from currency to religion, to society. Everything is being changed. People are falling under MK Ultra. They're being hypnotized and programmed and conditioned, as my Baba elder would say. It's scary times. It's a scary time to be here because of all what's going on with these demons. And yes, the devil has power. He has power. Don't fall under it. Stay awake. Be aware. Don't let these people trick you into something of your worst nightmare. I don't even think we can even comprehend their evil. We're getting a dose of it, but when that skin fall off and you see who behind it, and you can't die. You can't die. You're going to be wishing you could die, and you can't. You can't. You won't be able to. So think about it, y'all. All right? Have a good day. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye-bye.